The funeral service of Collins Chabane Mayor Moses Maluleke is underway at the Saselamani Stadium outside Malamulele in Limpopo. Maluleke was gunned down 2 weeks ago at Shikundu village by 3 men. Meanwhile, the case against 2 suspects arrested for the Maluleke shooting has been postponed to the 10th of August for the accused to attain legal representation. For more on the story, let's cross live now to our colleague Pimani Baloyi. A very good morning to you, Pimani. Can you give us a sense of the mood where you are?
Good morning, Desiree, and good morning to our viewers. Indeed, we are at the funeral service of Mr. Moses Maluleke, who was gunned down about 2 weeks ago at his home by alleged people who were allegedly looking to rob him of money. We are now at the funeral service, and the mood is quite somber, Desiree, with a lot of people attending this funeral, from community members who were part of the Collins Chabane municipality to people who worked with him at the municipality, and people who worked with him when he was a teacher prior to taking on his political career, but also members of the ANC and a lot of government officials. Right now we are joined by the Deputy Minister of Police, Mr. Stan Mathabatha, who's also part of the people who are attending this funeral service. Deputy Minister, thank you so much for your patience. You were at the family home sometime last week. You are here today. I'm sure you knew Big Moss personally. How are you feeling?
Well, it's a sad moment for me and for the people of Malamulele, Collins Chabane, in Vhembe, and the province and the country as a whole. We lost a very fine person, a good human being, a father, a leader of our organization, a mayor of Collins Chabane. It's a true servant of the people. It's sad indeed. And what makes us more sad is the manner in which he lost his life under the hands of criminals who, as the police, we made sure that we arrest the people who are behind this. There are 2 people who are in custody as we speak, and we are quite certain that we have a strong case.
Deputy Minister, in terms of the arrest, initially there were 3 people incarcerated, 1 was released, but the MEC yesterday said there could be more arrests imminent. How are investigations going, and how soon might we see more arrests?
The death of Mayor Maluleke, it will only be concluded once the people behind have been sentenced. For now, the investigations are continuing. We can't say who is next on the line in terms of those that are being investigated, but for now we have arrested 2 people, but the investigations are continuing, so possibilities of further arrests are very high, because it's still we are still in that process of investigating and putting together a tight case, so we can't rule that out.
Are you in a position to, there are a lot of speculations in terms of what could have led to this. The initial police statement spoke about a robbery gone wrong, and there are people who are linking it to his political position within the ANC and within the municipalities. Others are suspecting it could be linked to tenders. Is the SAPS in a position to give us a sort of motive, what could have led to this crime yet?
Everything is under investigation. We can't say this is the reason why. We are investigating why he was killed, who did it, and why they did it. And we are quite certain that at the end we will know the perpetrators and the reason behind the matter.
And there are also some saying that there could be a mastermind behind this. Is that what investigations are showing thus far?
No, the investigations are about the crime scene, and we are following all the leads that are connected to this. Whether there is a mastermind or not, at the moment we don't know. We are just following the leads on the people who have been involved in this heinous crime.
Thank you so much, Deputy Minister. Also, thank you for your patience. That's the Deputy Minister of Police, Mr. Stan Mathabatha, speaking to us about investigations in terms of finding perpetrators who shot and killed a man who was known by Big Moz at his home on Thursday 2 weeks ago at his home. And he also shot and injured his 18-year-old son. Behind me, there's the podium where mourners have been paying their tributes to the deceased mayor, and one of them was the said son who was shot and injured, and he did not want to say anything about that said incident. He just spoke about the father that raised him and who loved him dearly, and how he feels now that he has lost that father. But Desiree, I must add, there's been a lot of social media speculations. Last night we saw videos circulating on social media that is said to be of the perpetrators running off from the home after the shooting. The video is it has a time sticker, it has a date, and it indicates that it was moments just after the crime. And since we've been to that household, it looks like it was shot at the neighbor's house, at one of the yards close to the homestead where Maluleke was shot and killed. And in that specific video, Desiree, which I must state, we have not been able to authenticate if it is indeed true or not, and if it's even part of the police evidence. You can see 4 men literally running away from that homestead, and these 4 men have led to social media users asking, why are there only 2 perpetrators at this point in time? But Desiree, I must also add, the MEC of community safety here in the province, Ms. Bushelo, yesterday said very firmly on the podium when she was bidding her farewells during the memorial service that as far as they know, their investigations reveal there were 8 perpetrators, and all 8 of them, she assured community members, would be arrested by the end of the week, saying that police are following every lead and they will ensure that everybody will be arrested. She also went further to say that they believe there is a mastermind behind this crime, assuring members of the community, also the family, that they will get to that mastermind, saying that it doesn't matter if this said mastermind is a politician or any other prominent person in society, they will be getting to them to ensure that the perpetrators of this crime are brought to book. Desiree.
Pimani, thank you so much. Of course, we'll continue to follow events at the funeral service there of Mr. Moses Maluleke.